What's up, everybody? A couple people that's in here already. I'm eating you're at Taco Bell. I'm eating Qdoba. Don't know that. That thing is cool. I also pulled out the OG one from the museum. Pretty pretty stoked on that. Yo, this guy's still on lunch, man. Can you change your rims to chrome? Wayne, your order already shipped out. So no, Wayne, you cannot change your order to chrome. I'm just gonna leave this butte here for a minute while I eat some of my cold lunch. McDonald's is such a great combo. Dude, Wayne, you won't spray chrome your wheel. Kelly! Your wheels are done too, Kelly. Woo! Right there. Oh, Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Dangles. Class Dangles. I don't know if a 16-inch General Lee will get a live build, but at least a shout out on a museum update video. Oh, Dusty. Like this chrome one? We what should we wait? What should we watch? Should we just googly eye this for a minute? Dangles, you recognize that? I will say that this is probably the only bike that I'll ever build live on YouTube that was not purchased through us. Oh, dude, Michael, I was already thinking of which one will weigh more, the old school or the new one. I'm thinking the new one's gonna weigh more, honestly. My original one doesn't have the bash guard or all the brakes that we're putting on yours. Dude, those Q2 bars were insane. Dude, Mike, did you get a hold of Ron at all? He didn't read my DMs about this. Dude, I hope he tunes in. I'll be so stoked. Hi, everybody. My extended lunch is over. So this bike that we're building, I'm way stoked about. Also, it's not all the way complete. He didn't. He doesn't have the seat or the pedals. But other than that, it's complete. But let's take a look at this goodness right here on the table. So, talking about twisteds, I did the twisted spokes. And then these are like Mike found these on eBay. They're like high flange track hubs that I'm gonna have to put some washers in here to make it clear the freewheel. And then powdered. He painted some primo hula hoops, I guess. I think these are primo hula hoops. And then we stuck the walled stickers on them. Way stoked about these. I'm not sure the what these chain changers are. Maybe they're thrones, but they're 14 mils, so they're not going to work. But they would have looked cool on there. I don't know. I might have some washers that make them work. Some yellow brake pads. We got a red yellow chain, red theory freewheel. The bash guard. I don't think I've ever seen these cranks before, but they're old. Michael, chime in if you. But yeah, I've never seen these before. Um, I'm assuming these are reissue Mike Dominguez bars. I'm not sure. Um, he even put a cool poor boy sticker on the seat post. Cool two hip sprocket. Um, he painted up these yellow. He painted the Odyssey brakes yellow. But we're only going to use the rears. He's got the boa for the front, and I already drilled the forks for him. He even painted the gyros to match these crazy yellow black checkered cables. And this stem is awesome. I'm half tempted. Do you think he would notice if I put it on mine and just put this GT on his? And then red mushrooms, we got some old ACS. Whoa, ACS levers, a Gorilla Cup for the bottom. I'm stoked about putting that in. Is it the bars are Diamondback Mike D's? Dang, okay. And then that's original two hip stem too, huh? Man, I'm way stoked about this one. Way stoked. And then we're gonna get to box this up and mail it out tomorrow. Um, but yeah, these are the only things that I'm not sure about working, the chain tensioners, but we'll give it a whirl. Right, CS, this stem is sick. I don't think I don't think he's gonna notice if I put it on mine. All right. Let's get let's get into this. I'm not sure I'm not sure how I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna put the headset on and the fork on. Um, but yeah, this is cool. What is the spring wave? All right, everybody. Oh, the frame, seat post clamp, and guts is 8 pounds 10 ounces. 8 pounds. I must be real strong because this does not feel like 8 pounds. That's insane. This is sick. Stem is two hip by DK. Cool. I got my forks free made by the way. Woo! Thanks, dude. I rock the clamp version of that stem, right? I like your bars better. Dude, if yeah, it would have been so rad if you found the um what are these bars called again? Like the San Quentin bars. This is cool. I'm way stoked. Are you ready, Mike? Because here it goes. This frame isn't new anymore. I really hope Ron tunes in. You freaking found a 1 inch Primo Gorilla Cup NOS one. This is crazy. All right. This bike is no longer going to be new. Ooh, dang, that went in tight. That's not ever coming out. Has there been a bike that I don't think I've built a bike live with a press in headset? And then the gyro cup. And then he found an Odyssey, like I don't know what this one's called, Torque or something headset for the top. That's crazy. Oh wow, okay. I have some fishbone stuff. The bearings on it look just like bearings from like the GT aluminum cranks, like the FS8 ones, except for their 19 mil. All right. Headset's in. Bike's not brand new. You built that SOB. I did. You're right. You're right. There was that SOB I built. Did I? Did I build that bike live? I don't remember if I built that bike live. Dude, Shad. You recognize this? Woo! Dude, snowshoe dropped in, man. I have to call you about some stuff. All right. Cool. Let's get this pushed on. Went on fairly easy. Balls to cup. Always remember that. Grease up the balls. Grease up the balls. Dude, this is crazy putting together NOS parts from like 30 years ago. Who knows why you remember that? Man, this is cool. I'm so stoked. The steer tube's not that long with this Gorilla Cup on the bottom. Mike, you gave me this adjusting top cap, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put this washer in a nut on. Oh. You know what I just forgot? The gyro. Oh man, that's not gonna work. Oh no. First problem. What do we do? I think I'm going use a pig. I think I'm gonna have to take that Gorilla Cup out and use the regular headset. Really bummed about one that went in real hard. Two, I really wanted to use that Primo Cup. No, because there's just not enough thread sticking out of the, or we just not use a gyro. I don't know what's more important, the gyro or the Primo Cup. Hmm. Shad, what do you think? All right, we have to take the gyro. The hopefully this cup will come out easy. Gyro, gyro. Yep. Experts weigh in. The gyro it is. Hopefully this cup will come out. Dang, I really wanted this to work. Oh, okay, that came out way easier than I thought. That's cool. All right, let's put this cup in. I mean, that's not much extra, not much more room, honestly. So we'll find out. What are you not going on? Come on. There we go. That went hard. That was hard to go on. All right. Sorry for the loud noises. Hopefully this is some room. because this isn't like much between the pig and this headset's not much different. See, hopefully it's just enough, man. I know I don't even have any smaller headsets to use. All right. There's like a little. We're gonna have like a half a thread holding this on. If this was like back in the day and you were riding this, I probably wouldn't send you out the door. But since it's like, and I can't, and it's over tightened, just to like give it some room. All right. But right, Mike, you're not seriously gonna ride this bike. Well, you might pedal it around, right? But you're not gonna like. This is more of a show bike, right? All right. Cool. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, there's definitely the normal amount of the top thing, the washer. There's plenty of room in that top cap. So that's so strange. Maybe these are, I don't know. This stem, like I'm so pumped on that you got this. When I like was opening everything up, I was like, oh my god, Danny! And then I realized that Danny hasn't been here all week. Yeah, this is cool. All right. Dang, we got 44 people in here, and I just got a gnarly metal splinter. Hopefully, that was the only issue we have with this whole build. Dang, that's like pound right there. Look how long these stem bolts are. Yeah, the Mike Dominguez Diamondback bars are cool. They're a little bit crushed, but I think with this stem being solid, the bars, the whatever stem that these bars were on had like was hollow in the middle, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Is Shad still in here? Shad, how much do you think this old two hip stem is worth? This is the first one I've ever seen in person. Would like say that's awesome. I can't wait to see Rick Allison doing some surfers on this. I don't know why this headset sounds gritty right now. It's brand new. These bolts are so. I need like a drill. All right. Now that this 9 foot long bolt is in and they're tight. Sick. Dude, this is a couple ACS brake levers. ACS brake levers. I'm not gonna probably wash my hands before I throw the red grips on. All right. And before I threw the earlier today, I drilled out the forks to fit this ACS. The bars look ugly. I have backups, some two bars in black. Oh, it's a freshly powdered headset, so that might explain some of the grittiness. This is you need a 17 mil wrench to hold your to put your brakes on. Sick, dude. This is looking cool already. All right, womp womp. I'm sorry, but I have to put the Gorilla Cup back. And Tioga headset piece. All right. And then the yellow Odyssey brakes. Dude, it's been a long time since I've worked on a boa brake. Dude, you even had all of these little pieces powder coated. This is insane. I love it. I love it. This is great. Wow. All right. This guy, this guy, this guy, plastic guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Cool. I don't think I've ever worked on the. I don't think I've ever worked on these brakes. It looks like, did you get these powdered and then um like fingernail polish these? Because they have a little bit of glitter to them. This is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but this is like blowing my mind building this bike right now. Play. When was the last time? Dude, thanks for nice standard shirt. Does it look like that cup sway is gonna give you the length it needs? Dude, I hope this gives us the. I hope so. Or Wayne, we'll have to send it to you for you to make some narps for us. Then we're using the yellow Vans brake pads. Grips on the blue. That sparkle is from Orlando Powder. Okay. We almost sent him a couple things to get done too, but ended up using our local guy. Dude, this bike is like nicely built too. That Orlando powder coating guy like seems to be doing a lot. Mike, do you care about like saving the packaging, like for these brake pads and all that stuff? Like saving the packaging, like for these brake pads and stuff. Snake bite. Yep, two hip stem. Use it for padding. Yes, Shad. What do you think this two hip stem's worth? I've never seen one. I've never had one here. So these cranks are crazy. This is just like a wheel bearing for a trailer. That's so wild to me. All right. Huh. Was somebody was talking about this the other day about using bearings like this for cranks. Oh, man. I guess I should have just used like a hammer and a board like we would have in 1990. They are. Um, yeah, I hope we can get the gyro to work. Have you ever, Shad? Have you ever used these cranks or seen these cranks with like these trailer bearing wheel bearing? That's cool. Yeah, these cranks are from like another universe. Vi- Virus, the bugging cranks. I've never installed a set of these, so this will be a first. Is there a cat watcher in here? Oh man, virus Shad. I mean, they're light, they're aluminum. I wonder what these retailed for back in the day. Dude, I've never heard of them. Yeah. Um, Mike says that right, like it's legit a trailer bearing, a trailer wheel bearing, and they just sit in there. Like how crazy! What a great idea. It'd be cool if somebody thought of making something this nice again. What length are these? They don't say. To measure them. Normal, like 175s. So they just kind of stick on there. All right. Just pack them full like a trailer wheel bearing, I guess. Yeah. All right. Huh. All right. Mike, do you have these on any other bikes of yours? Mike, do you have these on any other bikes of yours? Huh. Guess that's it. And then they have a little, oh, look at that. Little dust cover that will sit over them. And then it's also the hat washer for the sprocket. I mean, that's pretty cool. And then the non-drive is like a cone. All right, wow. Dang, look at this. These are kind of sick. So yeah, it's just like a little seal that goes over it, covers the bearing. Dang. Like if you had this, but with like, I don't know, 48 spline or I don't know, a way nicer crank arm, that would be cool. Dude, this is like, I'm kind of way stoked on these cranks. Like, if like, if it was a better arm, No offense, Mike, at all. But like, if this was like a better crank arm with this bottom bracket design, I'm about it. All right. Rub the virus off. Is this something you want to rub the virus off? Yeah. Yeah, these cranks are kind of cool, man. My mic stuck to the frame. They do look strong. At least I didn't drop the forks. Uh-oh. All right, well, they're bottomed out. Oh, they might be tight. Wow, that's crazy. It's like a little bit of perfecting. Like, wonder how that would work with a mid bottom bracket. Like, I think it would be cool. Wow. Huh. All right. Who is this on the two hip? Who is the two hip boy? Who is that? I was told at some point, but um, yeah, Batima style forks, like where the dropouts go or the fork legs go way past the fork leg, where the fork legs go way past the dropouts. And these are definitely like a freestyle crank. So he doesn't have any pedals, but that's okay. Um, Mike, if they do come loose, it comes with a spacer that would go behind the um, sprocket, and then it has these pedal washers that will go on the pedal right here. And I'll put all this in a little bag. All right. There's that. Ooh, I guess I should have dash guard on. Yeah, it's Ron. Cool. Thought so. Guess I should put this on before I put the cranks on. Yeah, look at that. That's so sick. All right. Yeah, what was I looking for? Yeah. Is this a 4? Yup. Dude, Mike, you should just drive down and pick this up tomorrow. Oh, man. All right. Let me get a knife. Like you should drive down tomorrow with your pedals and seats so I can put them on so I can ride it. It's not on. Yeah. It's not. Shad, I feel like you told me who it was when you were here, but I forget. Where is Ron? And why isn't he in here? Cool. So check out these wheels. One with the twisted spokes. Fuck, it's so cool. So this is where I think we're gonna have some issues because this is um these are track bike hubs. So the spacing on here was 120 mil. So I had to take off the lock ring so to fit to make it 110, but now it's not going to clear the freewheel. So I'm gonna have to add some washers in here. And yes, I say Warsh with an R, Warsher, Warsh. Yes, I get it. So I'm gonna have to throw a couple Warshers in here and kind of spread the frame apart a smidge. And then I just hope that the chain line is good. All right. Then of course I had to use red Odyssey. I mean all freewheels, well the profile one's real wide, but most freewheels are the same width. And then Mike, I went with the I don't know what fork or what sticker this one's for, but I feel like the simple clean one was the way to go. And then I would say if anybody is ever planning to like actually riding a bike, don't twist your spokes with painted spokes because they're already kind of cracking, and then the movement of the wheel and whatnot, it'll totally um, it's totally gonna flake off. And then I'm not sure whoever was in the live stream on Tuesday where we opened up the new um, bare feet pedals or bare feet tires. We got donated a set of white ones that we're gonna throw on here. So these are gonna be really sick. Dude, thanks. Yeah, dude. The I went back and forth. Let me show you the other ones. That was the idea. So these were the other ones that we were gonna go with on the wheels, which is the fork sticker. And we would have had to trim it down, and I just didn't like the way it looked. You can see I had them folded, and I was standing back and looking at them. I just didn't like the way they looked, so I didn't use those. All right. So I hope the stickers we used were the ones that you were thinking about using. Bad for life. Thank you. So it's kind of funny about the Odo and C's is it's like Odyssey, Odyssey. But my you can see, like I said, some of them they're already chipping. There's like nothing you could do if you want it with the twisted spokes, and I just don't think black would have looked cool. Like the black would have just like blended in, and the bike wouldn't have popped as a bit. So I'm super glad that you were okay with a little bit of flaking with uh, the yellow spokes. Ooh, these tires are tight. So I wonder how much they paid for this tire mold to get these. Cool. Dude, this is dude, dude. Oh my god, this is looking so cool. Dude. Maintain. Ooh, I'm not gonna work on this. My nose is not gonna reach. All right. Please wrap the tire and shrink wrap when shipping. Dude, I got you. But hopefully I didn't make them too dirty with my hands already. Should have washed my hands. Who's feeling the white rather than the black? Dude, I don't know. What do you think? Should we do the black ones? Is there an opinion? What do we think? The white tires look so sick. I think the white is perfect. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the white's great. Just making sure I put the front wheel on the right way so the logos match. Has anybody seen Ron yet? Is Ron in here? Has he made a has he made a presence yet? Cool. All right, let's see how these pump up. Um, so these brake pads, we do have these brake pads. We do have the van brake pad. Um, Unfortunately, these tires, um, they don't have a wholesale. They can't do wholesale yet. Cool. All right. I'm gonna get this valve stand through. Can't get this valve stand through the hole. I'm gonna have to take it back off. All right. All right, class. Next Next thing we gotta make a choice on. Are we doing this red, yellow, black chain? If it's long enough, I guess. Let's see what we will see what it looks like. And we will definitely put the black. I think I would definitely put the black side down if we do this. Oh yeah, plenty long enough. Red, black, yellow, or straight yellow. I think I like the red, black, yellow. The German chain, white chain, red grips. Anything but the chain. I mean, we do have white chains. Should I go grab a white chain and hold it up? I think a white chain might be like too much pop. All right. Or the white chain. What do we think? Don't overkill it with the white. Dangles, you're just talking crap. Dude, yeah, let's get that $400 titanium chain. The yellow could be sick. What do we think? I'm kind of feeling the red, black, yellow. Ooh, I know. I think white's overkill. Think white's overkill. All right, Mike. What do you German chain? Did you buy the bikes on Long Island? Not yet. Not yet. Hold up the yellow. Hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a couple companies that make a titanium chain. I don't know. Mike, what color is your seat? All right. While we decide on that, I'm gonna open the brake cables. These brake cables are pretty wild too. Yellow, black checkered brake cables. Kind of crazy. Oh, I'm loving it. I think I'm going with the red, black, yellow. These are crazy cables. It's almost not long enough. All right. I don't know who makes these cables. I think you got them from Pork Chop, maybe. Yeah, I definitely like the red, black, yellow chain too. Um, and do we do the chain tensioners? Just for an added pizzazz. An added pizzazz. Hmm. Yeah, I think so. Something's not gonna. I might if we do these. I mean, this is the wrong side. Yes or no on these, class? I guess so. But yeah, I'm gonna have to file this thing down, and then um, since they're 14 millimeter, we're gonna have to run a 14 millimeter washer in there. So I'm gonna have to sand out the inside of this so this fits because of the yellow paint. Flip the chain with the yellow closest to the chain wheel. You think that way? All right. Oh, there's no cable guide. And now, do we just go? Hmm, I like that. This one. All right, let me put the chain on so we don't lose the wheel at all. Mark up the dropouts any more than we have to. Man. Sorry. I'm over here just thinking. It's hurting my head thinking about this. I spaced out for a second. All right. Dude, Mike, how long were you collecting parts for this bike? Because these frames just came out not too long ago. Did you have a lot of this stuff and it just happened to work out? Did you or did you just happen to get lucky over the last 3 months when these came available? They do it sets off the sprocket better. Chain should come with an ounce of. Yeah, it's not a Rasta chain. 3 years I've been collecting red and yellow NOS. Dude, that's cool. So you said the traditional way. Are you saying this? You think this is the traditional way, or do you think it doesn't go? It won't go up over this. Yeah, that's got to be the right. Right. That's cut. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in from Texas. Watching a bike that's going to New Jersey for the Ohio Buckeye BMX show. Talk about worldwide powers BMX. Oh, this is good. All right. Oh yeah, I guess you are from Long Island, but I met you in New Jersey. I guess that's why I said that. These yellow and black checkered cables really look cool on here. When I first, not gonna lie, Mike, when I first saw these cables, I was like, ugh, like these are hideous. But On here, they look pretty sick. All right. Cool. Dude, I can't believe I'm putting together a Wilkerson airline. This is just blowing my mind. There's like the gyro is painted so like the cable's not wanting to slide in. Oh, this side's bent. That's why. No biggie. Oh wow. These brakes actually feel pretty dang on good. Cool. Dude, Anthony. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Wild Bill, the BMX guy. Wild Bill. And Dangles from Ohio. You're great. This is kind of crazy. All right. Cool. All right. Now let's do the front brake. Did you say you had some primo stogies to put on it? Dude, that's what changed. Yeah, $1,500 was like too pricey for me too. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take the brake off to put this on. Which is crazy. I have to use a 17 millimeter wrench, which is the same size wrench to take my wheel off, to take these brakes off. All right. Man, what the heck? What in the world? This is crazy. I guess I need to take the wheel off anyways. There we go. All right. Why is this not wanting to go through? It's crazy. Crazy talk. There it goes. Cool. Dude, this looks so sick. is Mr. C is Mr. Connecticut still in here? Did have I ever hooked up a gyro and a front brake on a live build yet? This might be the first. All right, Mike. I guess we're gonna need a zip tie or something right here. Um, do you? Everybody's a little bit different. Do you want me to run the cable on the outside of the fork or the inside of the fork? What's everybody's preferred front brake cable routing? Keep the loop short as possible. Yeah, the front peg's attached down here. So I will say with this slick cable that the loop is going to be kind of rough. Just because the tighter the loop, the more the housing is going to bind to the cable on the inside. The old schools has to be inside. New 990s don't work. Inside, inside. That's what I'm thinking too. I think I'm gonna have to make the loop a little bit bigger than this. I think that's probably gonna be the loop, which is cool. But also, this cable's long enough to make two of them if we need to. For whatever reason, if this was a bad idea and not gonna work, we have enough here to do it again. Remember, there is more to add it to the bow. I included the lifter doubler. The what? Oh yeah, you did. Look at this. This is sick. I don't think I've ever put one of these on. Huh. All right. Dang, I just ripped this open. This is from, how old is this? Brand new, never out of the package. This is cool. Dude, I'm glad you said something because I was spaced out on this one, man. All right, let's take these things off. Huh. Yeah, dude, I've never ever seen or done one of these. Dude, how? I hope my phone isn't dead. 47%. All right. Dang, this has been over an hour long. All right. Either I'm slacking or this is just taking me too long, huh? There's a lot going on to this bike, huh? Now, how does this work? Dude, thank you. Yeah, dudes, I've never put one of these on. All right. So this goes like that, and then the piece okay goes in there. This goes on the top. I think I had to look at a photo for something, how to put something on from whatever year this was, 1987. And then wow, this is crazy. Uh-oh, what does this do? Where does this little brass piece go? B1s. Oh, this is like a just in case. Yeah, I don't think we need this guy. It's this guy. This is crazy. Yeah, I guess this is supposed to like press into the brake arm. It's not quite fitting. Do you have to drill this out? Let me see if I can tap this. Yes. This is like a round piece trying to go into a square hole. It's not working. Dude, jump in. That's the one we built with Shad. Yup. All right. All right. Yeah, I was gonna try and tap that little brass piece in there because this does wiggle a little bit, and I think you have to drill out the boa to make that fit. All right. Where's Shad? Shad will know. All right. So this goes up through here. So this goes up through here, like so, around, and then back down into this guy. And then this is supposed to give you like ultimate braking power, right? I feel like this almost backwards. Yeah, something ain't right. Nothing. This isn't lining up right. But turn this around. This is bad. Looking like an idiot over here. That was a first for me. I've never done one of these at all. Thanks for looking at my butt crack. I don't know if that makes these more powerful or not, but sure is extra and cool. Hmm. All right. Dude, dude, I remember like pouring Dr. Pepper and stuff on everything to try to make stuff work better. I think until the cable and everything kind of stretches and kind of wears in, they feel really mushy. I mean, they work very well. They just feel mushy. All right. Dude, we might be done. I trim the cables, go wash my hands, put the grips on. Yeah. Oh, this was not even tight at all. Maybe that's why they feel mushy. That helped. Yeah, you can just see the cable flexing here. Oh, everything's tight. Cool. That's awesome. Man. Dude, this is so sick. No, like I think the cable just has to kind of stretch a little bit before like before this part stops flexing. Cause that's all it is. And once it like wears in and get, kind of worn in, they're gonna feel a lot stiffer. But yeah, you can see they're just squish, squish, squish. Not a big deal. Dude, Mike, I think we're done. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to um drill these out so we can get the chain textures on here right for you. Um and throw the grips on. Dude, hopefully you're as stoked as I am about this because this thing is cool. Can't believe this has been a 2-hour live video. Probably want to get like a zip tie or something, maybe there or something like that. And then I just threw a zip tie on right there. But you can see the cable just like see how much it like has to like tighten itself up. But yeah, think about it. Let me know if you want me to take that off. It doesn't, it won't affect anything one way or the other. The cable's still fine. It still fits. Um, yeah, dude. I think everybody is so stoked for you right now. Dude, the cranks feel great. Like, it's crazy. They feel so super nice. And that ghost pedaling, same thing. Once the free will kind of breaks in, it'll stop ghost pedaling. Back brakes feel good. Dude, and I can't believe we got those stems, man. That stem. Dude, I'm so stoked you let me build this for you. It is late. I'm gonna finish dialing this in tomorrow and go home right now. I'm tired. This was cool. Dude, this whole thing was sick. Think the pads are backwards. Oh, they might be. This might be. I think I think you're right. I think I'm gonna have to switch these from one side to the other. They do have a little bit of a curve to them. That could be part of it. Yep, yep. Dude, Chris, here's your tires. Um, dude, I'm calling it for a night. I'm shot. There's a original Riot, reissue Riot. Dude, thanks everybody for tuning in. This was 2 hours long. I can't believe this is sitting in my shop right now. Um, Mike, I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. I'm gonna get everything super dialed in the morning before we pack it up. Um, Super glad we didn't use these tires on it. I would have talked you out of it. Dude, appreciate everybody. Dude, swatch. Dude, a swatch would be such a good idea. Dude, that's such a sick idea, Dusty. Awesome. Dude, thanks everybody. This was so sick. I'll probably make it a separate video about both of these tomorrow once I'm coming and get this out in. And then dude, thanks. Thanks Chris and Phil for these guys. All right. That's enough. I'm out.